Something that I love about Usborne Books More is that our books grow with your kids. So what that means is that when you buy a book for a baby or a toddler, they're going to be reading that book when they're a preschooler or a kindergartner, when they're learning to read, and beyond. This first book is a sweet plush bunny. It's a sweet story told to a little bunny from his mommy about how she loves him through the day and the night. And it's so cute. At the back you get to see this sweet little sleeping bunny as well. So it's a perfect bedtime story. It has a little Velcro closure, and we have another one in this series as well that has an owl on it. These are the Hushabye series. Baby's very first slide and see. This is the Under the Sea version, but we have several different versions of these titles. They are so fun. They have a little slide in here where you get to change the picture just by sliding this little thing with your finger. Series is That's Not Mine. We have over 40 titles in this series now. They are so fun and they all follow kind of the same formula. So it's really fun to collect them. The kids get familiar with how they go and they can read them aloud to themselves once they get familiar with it, even at a very young age. So there's touchy-feelies on every single page, and you're going to hear about why that critter or whatever it is not yours. And at the very last page, you'll find out why that one is yours. So in this one, That's My Cow. Its tail is so fluffy. It has a nice fluffy patch there. And this is one that kids are going to read as they grow, and it's going to expose them to vocabulary from a very young age that they would not be exposed to in typical baby books. Baby's very first bus book. How many of your kids are obsessed with things that move? I know I have a 2-year-old that loves buses, trains, tractors, anything that goes. So this is one of his personal favorites right now, and he loves it because these wheels spin, okay? There's 4 of them, front and back, and inside is a very cute and colorful story about Lion the bus driver and all of these sweet people that he picks up, or sweet animals that he picks up at the different stops along the way. And at the very end, he's taking them all to the circus, or to the fair, which is such a cute thing. It's very colorful and fun, lots of fun pictures to spot. And you know, as with most of our Usborne and Kane Miller titles, when you're looking through these books, you can make your own play out of them with the kids, where you can say, do you see the balloon? How many balloons do you see? This is a great book for that because it has so many bright, vibrant, colorful things for the kids to pick out. This is All Better, the Band-Aid book. So you may have already heard of this book because it is making waves. It is so stinking cute. So what it is it comes with 5 bandages, and they're little sticker-like bandages. They are very thick plastic, but they have an adhesive on the back. Now the adhesive only sticks to these pages or pages like these, and it's removable and reusable. I have the monkey Band-Aid right here, so it's a bit of a matching game if you want it to be. Watch out, monkey swung too fast and bumped his head. Ouch! Clean it, kiss it, put a bandage on it. All better. So your sweet little one can put the bandage right where the owie is and make it all better. How many of your kids are obsessed with Band-Aids? Mine are, and so this is a perfect book for kids of all ages. Now this will keep your toddler, preschooler quiet when you're out to dinner or at church or at the doctor's office. I'm not kidding, for a long time. Okay, the Muddle and Match books are another absolute favorite. They are divided into 3 panels. This is a really great one for babies because they love to flip the pages, really keeps them engaged. It's a good one for preschoolers who are getting familiar with reading and getting really interested in being read to. It's a great one for kindergartners and first graders who are building their vocabulary, learning to recognize sight words. There's a lot of sight words in here. And beyond, who are building their vocabulary as well. Let me just give you a little example. Francis the fabulous frog freely fetches 50 fragrant flowers to follow in the footsteps of her favorite friend. How fun is that? But as you mix and match it and make it goofy and silly, then it's going to be a little bit different and a little bit more fun. So the last book I want to talk about is one that, again, bridges the gap of multiple ages and is one that is such a good gift for babies, toddlers, preschoolers, but it's one that's gonna get a lot of use for a long time. And that is My First Word Book About Things That Go. Now we have a couple of books in the My First Word Book series. This is one of my favorites right now. I mentioned my toddler's really into things that go, but you can look through the site and see the different kinds that we have. But for example, things that go in the town. So you can see the different things that go. Now this is one that my son is really developing his vocabulary in. In fact, he knows what a double-decker bus is. He could tell you a school bus, in the park, on vacation. This just happens to be one of our favorites. My First Word Book About Things That Go. Such a fun one and a really good addition to any little one's library. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.